Hello, I'm Katja here and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a speed up video and I made this and it comes from a live from Prima. But I want to show you what I did on this live, but a little bit more of speeding up. And I have made my art journal from Finnabair, the 6x6 journal, and I gave it a new look. And I have used the Artisan Powders to give the look, and they give incredible matte finish, and there are many colors. When I paint my covers and things like that, an album, I always pick up the spine because it's so much easier to work if you pull it off. So I can paint it and add anything you like. And please remember, if you like this video, please give the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel. I try to give you videos now and then. Here I have texture paste, the graphite paste. It's a gorgeous paste, sandy paste. And when you look in the jar like this, it doesn't look fun at all. It's gray and like that. But when it's dried up, it gives amazing fine texture. And it dries up black and shimmery. Now I will paint it over it. I add it through a stencil, and I don't know the name of this stencil. I had it for many years. I use a Finnabair silicone brush to add it. When you have a like graphite paste or paste with a lot of texture, don't choose too fine stencil. And always remember to clean your stencils. Here I sprayed a little bit water and had a baby white because in my craft room and when I did this live I didn't have any water close by. Okay, I have these melange art pebbles and this time I will show you how I do when I have like embellishments and small items like that, how I paint them. I always use my what do you call it? My trash, my what's leftovers like that. And here I had them on a foam tape. And now you see it's much more easier. So I try to use my trash, my packaging before I threw them away. And now because I have them on the foam tape and like that, it's much more easier to paint them because they stay in place, and because you have the foam tape, it's much more easier to paint them on the side. Just a small trick. Perhaps you have something else, but I find it a little bit easy when they come up. You can paint them when you glue them on the album, but this was a way to find something to do while my paste is drying. I have made some molds, and you see I have used molds from Redesign from Prima. And the round ones, and also wings from the cog and wheels from Finnabair. So I have used some amazing resin. I have painted them black, and you see I have used the same idea, use packaging and foam tape, and I can keep it and paint something more. I have also these letters, and you can add like a text around it, and you can do anything you like. And I have prepared the text. I will this time it will say happy, and I will also do my name, Katja. So I have these wood letters, and these are from Prima, and that's gorgeous. So now my graphite paste are dried. I paint it black. I can paint, I can glue my items and paint in the end, but on this live I was painting my decorations first to save some time. I'm doing my composition. I will say happy, and that will show, and then you can like have a hidden message or something, but I will simply do my name, so I have my name and it will be hidden, and it says happy, and it will be like, and you can do random letters if you like, but this is to make my art journal a little bit more dimensional. I have some 3D matte gel, and I pick the letters and use packaging again, and I press it down in the gel, and I find this method because it's so I can have it all over and to not have too much extra on the side. But I don't mind if it comes a little bit outside on this project. But you see, I'm having the gel and pulling them, and like here, I get some use of the packaging. Um, if I don't will not use the packaging in my project, but I don't throw things like that away before I find something else to use of it. Okay, everything is glued down, and if you want, you can have a clean brush and pull off the excess of what's outside. But I will glue my composition, the molds. You see, I do some layering, and now I'm adding again the 3D matte gel, and I'm using a spatula and pretty much gel I need, so it, I'm sure it will stick uh, well. I will have even more 3D gel, and I have a brush, and now I will add some more texture around my composition. You see, I'm working in the gaps and around my composition, and I'm using the mini art stones. They are just lovely, the mini art stones, and make amazing texture. I love them. I could use them on every project. And a little bit more 3D matte gel and a little bit more I sprinkle. And I do a little bit more too much, because I know when everything is dried and painted, some of the art stones will fall off. And now I will paint everything black. My art stones and everything is dry. It must be dry, otherwise the art stones move too much, and you will have some of the art stone fall off, but that's okay. Now I have artisan powder in two shapes. There come many, and you can use like only one if you like. And really fun, and they will be matte when they dry up. So I take simply the artisan powder and I have a brush and I go like in the gaps. And it's like baby powder. The Antoinette pink doesn't really give so much color, but when I'm mixing it with the other one, it gives a little bit more interest to my project. And it gives like a really powdery effect. Now I have the color Mesdam Merlot. It's like a red, dark red, winery look, and I go with it on my project too. You see, I was bringing a little bit of on my table, and when you mix it with the water, it will stay. When it's dry, it will be staying there. When I do the powder effect, it doesn't stay as the same that you have the water. You can also add Finn's fluid color medium and or other medium, and you were sure it will stay. But now I like pull with this small brush. uh, I add the color here and there in the composition where I have the texture, because you must have some texture so the color will stay when everything is dry. Uh, and I go sometimes with the water and sometimes like without. And now you see I go all around my project everywhere, and yes, it look much, but it will not stay like this. It could do, but that was not my intention, and it looked really awesome already now, and you could keep it like that. But now I will do something with the background. I have the Bronze Age and I using the brush. You can use your fingers, and I go light-handed over my background. And what's happened with the wax, that it pull off uh, the powder, so it only shows a little bit. And I think matte artisan powder and the wax, it's really exciting combination. So you see, I have made the background, so I go over and it's like brown, really discreet uh, color on the black. And when I have add the waxes, the artisan powder will not stay. So be sure to be really light-handed. And you see, even if I go on with the waxes, I can, it will stay on some places. And that was what I like for this project. Now I'm adding the old silver on the letters so they will stand out. So I'm adding on the letters the silvery, and I haven't any powder there. And I also adding little bit of the silver on my molds to make it go together, the composition. And I think it already looks awesome. And I really like where the artisan powder sticks, where there are texture. And I go over and I adding little bit gold. My butterfly are in the middle and it needs a golden touch. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I forgot almost about the melange art pebbles. Should have been glue at the same time like my composition. But I was so excited, so I almost forgot. But that's not problem. I will use glue instead. So I glue them so it looks like it's a little bit random like that. And I'm gluing 3. That's what I'm thinking about, but I decide that I will glue 5. And that is like giving little bit more my composition to come together to do this. And now I'm trying to wipe off some of the glue and adding little bit of the vintage gold on the art melange pebbles. And yes, it looks amazing. A quick and very easy project, and I have just amazing fun. So look at the texture, and it's really easy, and it's matte from the Artisan Powder, and everything is glossy. You don't need to glossy. You can highlight with some paint or gesso or something, and it will be a nice gift, and you can do with the other colors and on different projects. And this is just my way to doing it on black. You can do this on white or something like that. That's okay, but this was an idea what you can do with the black. So take the artisan powder and do something fun with it, and have a great time, and see you soon again. Please leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon again. Bye bye.